A wild tour story. I was in Milwaukee with Ginuwine, and he was really, really hot at the time. Pony was a huge, huge record. And we were doing the KKV Big Jam. I think it was, no, geez. Anyway, we were doing this KKV event. And Ginuwine decided he wanted to walk through the crowds. Why? I don't know. People who don't know, WKKV is the big hip-hop station in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. Anyway, so we started walking through the crowds, and when these girls saw him, they went crazy. And all of a sudden, it was like 100 or 200 girls just running. And I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna make it. Ginuwine and them, they was taking off. I knew I couldn't make it. So I just went to the wall and laid back. And they all went past me. And I don't think they caught him. And then later on, he's like, what happened to you? I said, I couldn't keep up with you all. So that was pretty funny at the time. A little scary, because it was a lot of girls. It was a lot of people. So that was one of the most memorable tour stories that I have. Yeah, a memorable moment is when I had the opportunity to meet Shardae backstage. It was just incredible. Her manager was really, really nice. I believe it was Roger Davies, and he said, come on, you can meet Shardae. And I was like, okay. So here, going back, and I met her, and she was like, you're so pretty. And I was like, but you're Shardae. So funny. She was really nice. What I found that was a little funny is that she smoked cigarettes. And I was like, wow, she smokes. Like her voice, And then I was on the road about 2 years later with her band Sweetback, and they were great. I love them. Stuart Matherman, he was kind of like the leader of the group. Andrew Hale was the piano player. They were just phenomenal. It was a great album. And we had a lot of fun. I had them in the car rolling, doing radio, and they were great. So that was another memorable moment. Meeting Shardae was like the greatest thing ever. She's really small and really nice and friendly and just down to earth from what I could see. Yeah, I took my godmother to see her. And she said she really travels light because she wore the same outfit for the whole show, that mermaid outfit. I saw that show about maybe 10 times. My most memorable hip-hop moment was with MC8. And it was my first retail and radio run with the artist. He had just come out. And he apparently had gone out the night before, and he must have gotten toe up from the floor up. And every record store that we pulled in front of, he threw up in front of every record store. And I was like, I don't know what to do. This is so embarrassing. And he was like, I'm sorry. I was like, dude, what is going on with you? He threw up in front of every store. That was crazy to me. And then we didn't really work with a whole lot of hip hop artists, but the other one we worked with was at Epic was Funk Dubious. And not a lot of people probably don't remember them, but they were really cool. They were a lot of fun. I liked Funk Dubious. And then after I left Epic, I worked with a hip hop artist out of Florida because I was working for a small label out of Miami. And that we had an artist named Jackie O, and that was she was pretty interesting. We'd be on the road, and the label Jackie O was on was South Beach Entertainment out of Miami, Florida, and I worked there for 3 years. I'd never worked with Southern hip hop artists before, so that was interesting. It was fun. So, but that MC8, that was the most memorable one.